Yo, 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 YouTube, what it do? I'm coming at you with Film Series Breakdown Episode 3. Now, I'm actually really excited for this episode in particular because I went crazy this game. The stats may not specifically show it, but defensively, I was all over the court and me and my team were clicking. So this game was I actually got to participate in the closed combine, which is all the top performers of all the open combine and play against the best there. So I was really proud of my gameplay here and throughout the whole closed combine playing at the 4. So we're gonna get this game now, and I'm also really excited for episode 4, which will drop a few days after this one. Episode 4 is going to be covering the triple overtime thriller, and that game was crazy too. Some big shots were made, that's all I'm gonna say. But regardless, let's get right into the video and see what we can pick apart about this game. There we go.
Ooh, good pass bro.
Great pass back.
Make this make this guy.
Great pass back by Majestic. Now, I may have said this before in a video, in one of the other episodes, but a little trick is you tap X and you press Y. Plus, maybe you get the steal, but you tap X and when you lunge, you press Y and it not teleports you to your man, but it helps you get there quicker than you would have normally if I was just sprinting. If I was just sprinting, I wouldn't have made it back on time. But I jump, so he blows right past me and dunks.
That should be a steal, bro.
Yeah, no, I wasn't.
Hop to the middle in this one. You can dribble, can't you? Yeah, that's it. Sorry, bro. Nah, you're good, you're good.
Good foul. Guess that's up.
Now this is our second game together, mind you, with this lineup here. And to be honest, our defense was crazy. I am not going to lie. Sometimes our offense was clicking, but there was just sometimes we'd go through stretches where it was just like, damn, bro, it's like, what are we doing? We couldn't find like a rhythm. I really liked our point guard. And it's not that he was crazy good, but it's that you could see that he's like literally potential. And it's weird because I don't think I've ever said that before about 2K players, or at least not often, about 2K players having potential, because that's not really a concept you think of when it's 2K. It's either it's usually just straight up, you're as good as you are then and there, and if you get better later on, then we'll acknowledge you then. But people never acknowledge someone for having potential. So I wanted to acknowledge our point guard, bro. He's got potential, I ain't gonna lie.
Jesus, bro. Like even that, like could just go, and I can run to your corner.
On same side?
Yeah, I can. We just play like the triangle.
Alright,
It's like, even like going, someone's not playing, someone's not playing.
So one thing that was happening a little bit throughout the game, or not throughout the game, a little bit in the beginning, was that I was failing to drop on time because I was hesitating, mainly because when it comes to swinging shit like that, you need 100% confidence in your teammates, and I basically was saying I had no trust in my teammates, you know, by doing that, which is like fucked up. That's messed up. Sorry for the language, but you know, they're good players. It wasn't like disrespectful. Like, I'm not trying to say that. I'm basically saying that that's just what I was saying by not dropping every time. So I had to fix that up. I said, my bad, guys. I got you. I got to trust in you guys. Boom. Started dropping. And that's when That's when we locked them up.
Actually, I'm pregnant. I might make it. Made a white. And maybe jump straight in the air too. Bro. Really no going there.
It was close to getting that stolen. Man, bro, Majestic monster slam. I ain't gonna lie, I got hyped from that. I really like Majestic, but you'd be surprised how quiet he is of a guy. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't communicate, because he definitely talks on the court, but other than that, he doesn't talk much in general.
A lot. It's like nothing I can do, so it's gonna be hard for us to guard. Like I don't know. It's really nothing we can do.
Go to the block on this one right here.
We're gonna like try to predict it. You know what I mean?
Good shot. Low-key out of contact dunk too, but it's a good midi, regardless.
Feel that? I should do that shit, bro.
Corner. That worked out. Right back. Whew, Majestic was those pass backs. Catching them. Hey, centers. Centers. Those pass backs to the point guards. I said that also in one of the other episodes. I told my center, like, yo, that pass back to the point guard is open. That's a deadly pass. Because naturally, people are just going to drop from it. Like, the defender's going to drop after the person he's guarding let go of the ball.
That's me. I gotta box that out, bro. I just thought it was going left.
I'm boxing mine. How is that only? How is that only a 31? I'm getting 40% goals contest from shooting shit. It's ridiculous.
You had pressed the wrong icon there because it switched me and Majestic this game. Put him at RBY. Box out. So here, while we're on it. Good pass by me. But anyways, while we're on this. So right here. Also, a very underrated aspect of basketball. Playing through 2K. You have to make sure you box out. Not just the corners, not just the center, the point guards, the shooting guards, everyone, if you're able to box out, you need to box out. Because you don't want to let them have the opportunity of getting an offensive rebound. And it's like, oh, what are the odds of someone running from the ring and getting an offensive rebound? Or, you know, whatever, like, let's say for some reason the shooting guard's in the corner. Well, what are the odds of him getting a rebound? Low, but it happens. And it'll happen once or twice every game. So you always want to box out. So here, I'm in position here. Majestic's not there yet. I just go and I box out. And you want to hold the box out before you jump to make sure you give your center the best chance at getting the rebound. He's the best rebounder of the team. So the second I boxed out their center, I basically guaranteed the rebound for our center. There's no way he was going to get it. I came down with it though. Bit of easy pass. Boom, that's it. People are going to tend to guard the corner a little more. So that early center pass. Let me go back on that too, actually, while we're on it. Which I got downhill on Hall of Fame in the combine. I was looking to make plays off rebounds like in the other episode. Anyways, I throw the pass early to the center. One, because it's safe. And two, it avoids me getting baited. And it makes the decision making easier. Because now, if they don't play him, he gets a wide open dunk, which is what he gets. But if they do play him hard, he can just make a pass to the corner. On top of that, you know, obviously your center has to have some IQ though, so I trust Majestic to make the right pass. He's a good player. So, boop, easy dunk. He didn't get baited or scared. Plenty of centers in that scenario will drive and try to throw a dot to that corner. Boom. Now, let's go back. I know I've gone back like 5 times in 2 plays. I've also discussed this in the other episode. I don't like saying I discuss things in other episodes because people might not watch every episode. But whatever. It is what it is. Anyways, I mentioned how a team was playing the press incorrectly against us because their center was playing the wing, and that doesn't make sense. And here, obviously, me and Jessica talked about it. It's easy. He already knows, but I just cleared it up with him before the game. Just, you know, I like to talk, communicate. So he's the center. Look at him. He's going to guard the corner. I'm guarding the wing. He can kind of step up a little and play both a little for me while they're down here. When they come up and the center's down, when the center comes down, he goes and picks up the center. Since I'm already here, I'm already in position to play the passing lane to the corner and the wing. If I'm guarding the corner and he goes to his man from the wing, I have to come up. And that leaves whoever's bringing the ball up easy passes to pick me apart. And it's a lot easier than you'd think. So that's when presses fall apart because they're playing it wrong. So me and Majestic are playing it right. Another thing, I'm able to go crazy. Like I said, Majestic can play both for me. I already know he's gonna look to advance it to a center because he's already done that. So I jump that pass. Here I am. He's getting trapped. He throws it because he doesn't have too much time to think. When you're getting trapped with a point guard, unless you got openness on. If he's got openness, this is gonna be tough for me. But I baited him. That's it. Easy pass to the corner. Boom. Now here, because I remember this play, I knew he was looking for my man. I just played a terrible angle. I even called it in the party chat. I said, "Yo, watch me get this steal. It's going to the wing now." I called it. I just was in bad position, but I knew he was expecting me to go to the center, so I tried to bait it, and that's why I was out of position. I overplayed it. Like I needed to run back up. Let me go back a tiny bit. You can see I take the step here to bait it. I wanted to think I'm going for the center. And then that's when he runs up. Because last time he just stayed at half court. Like I just thought he'd stay a little bit longer. But he runs up and gets that pass off. But I knew it was going there. So that play was on me. Landa smokes it. We're good.
I mean, I can hold him for as long as I can, but you gotta go.
Damn, bro. I literally called it was going to the hash, bro. I gotta get in better position.
Like, if you don't get the box out, you gotta just go out. Run back out. Alright, we're playing alright, bro. Like, we just gotta
I mean, I ran to the
be
house.
smarter. You're good. You're good.
It was a longer pass.
I wonder if this is Bojui's first year playing Pro-Am. I was actually, funny enough, before recording this video, I was watching one of my old the videos of a game from last gen on 2K21, and I realized I played him. So I'm like, oh, like I just didn't remember his name, but I have played him because I thought I never seen him till the combine. But I actually remembered the team I played him, so I was like, oh, he was on that team.
Body contact on the guard.
So I think this is his first year playing Pro-Am. But yeah, like I said, he has a lot of potential.
Nice. Read the game. Don't keep doing this shit.
Well, let me go back.
But you're pre body contact. Bro.
Dash.
I messed up here. Wish Bojui could have got. Bojui could have got there a little sooner, but either way, I messed up the play. Nobody was gonna get back for him. Oh, actually, Toxic was running at it. Either way, there was no reason for me to drop though. I thought he got past Majestic.
Bro. I'm not gonna lie though, like, why are we dropping when Majestic has body contact on the guard?
I dropped early, so you got body after.
Yeah, but you're predetermined.
predetermined.
Nice. Read the game. Don't keep doing this shit.
Yeah, no,
I'm just saying, like, if it was a free run, it'd be a good job, but it wasn't a free run.
I mean, Bill.
There's no reason to go back for that.
Lobs.
Damn.
I gotta go quicker.
I gotta get there quicker. Although, actually, you know what? Let me go back for something. I want to explain something else now that I thought about it. I dropped, but that's just because I knew it was going there. You know, I said I gotta get there quicker. Technically, it would be really, unless I went really early, it was gonna be almost impossible for me to get there. Because technically, that's not my drop. I just knew for like 100% he was throwing that out. But I said this before, when the point guard's going here, like towards middle, and I'm on this side, it's basically if the point guard's running towards my side, I'm not supposed to drop. I'm supposed to drop when the point guard's running away from my corner, because you're able to play the angle better. So here, let's say I was on this corner. I don't have help here, and I've said before that you don't want to drop too often, but like in this particular scenarios when the point guard's going towards middle, which also point guards typically won't like go here as much because there's more help here. But anyways, regardless, he can step here and play the lane to the corner and the center. But it's easier for a power forward to do than a sharp. So right here, like if I was him, I would already be right here. And then boom, that pass is gone. I just knew it was going there for sure. So I tried running, but like if it was like flipped where the center was rolling this way and he was running this way, I steal that 100%. But it's a longer distance for me to cover. But anyways, I just want to show you guys to know which corner drops when. And again, like I also said before, it's mind game, so nothing is a set rule. It's just guidelines that you follow. But throughout the game, you have to play mind games, and if you do something once or twice, the point guard's going to be expecting it, and you want to bait him, and it's like setting traps. Like I drop this time in this scenario, next time this scenario pops up, I'm not going to drop or whatever. And it depends on the point guard. Sometimes you want to do it twice, maybe 3 times. Like the guys, if you just know the point guard's stupid, you can catch him 3 times. Like it's on a game by game, play by play basis.
Get up.
He still got it over me, bro.
That stunned me. Because I'm already here. I don't know how I didn't get that steal. Even in the game, I said, I'm like, I don't know how I got that steal. And they said I got to get there sooner. Which, I mean, I guess. But like, I was there before the pass was thrown. Basically. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Whew, man. Yeah, I'll tell you one thing. We really didn't want to lose this game. After we just because we lost a triple OT thriller right before this. It was a crazy game, so we definitely wanted this one.
I went for it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's my fault, I guess.
No, you're good,
No,
man.
you're good. You normally hit them. It's not me, it's not me. Oh, good pass.
It's a good pass, but it made me catch it terrible, so I couldn't shoot it quicker.
Go up, Bougie, go up, Bougie, go up, Bougie.
I'm on numbers.
Threw it, bro.
I'm on numbers. I'm up with you.
So here, typically, I'd rather be in the corner. You know, this scenario popped up in the last 2 episodes. Here we did it good. So I go there and I forcefully tell him to go up to the wing, and I'll communicate with him, go to the wing, go to the wing, go to the wing, go to the wing, and I'm repeating it over and over again until he does it, so he can recognize he needs to go to the wing. And he does it. Just a little thing I wanted to point out real quick.
Threw it, bro.
Little communication things like that's important. There, he watches my corner.
That was a good dot.
Even though they scored, this was actually great defense by our team, which is why I want to show this again. He just messed up and dropped for no reason from that corner at the end. But overall, the team played great. So look, boom, me and Bougie switch. Now we're set. He resets to the point guard. Now we're in a normal half-court defensive set.
Threw it, bro.
Does Majestic and Finesse switch? So actually, we're not in a normal defensive set. Here, I know it's coming. See how Majestic stayed in his corner? Because it made no sense to him from drop from that side. He doesn't have help. I drop. Boom. Bougie runs to me. Duran needs to dot the wing here. I don't know why he doesn't dot the wing. In the game, I was shocked he didn't dot the wing. But he didn't do it. You know what? It's funny because I never realized till right now that Majestic was guarding the corner, and that's probably why he dropped the corner. Another little tidbit: when the center gets switched onto the corner for whatever reason in any play, or on a fast break, you just have to pick up, and somehow I don't know how the hell he ended up back first, but whatever happens, and he's in the corner. Centers are gonna want to drop and help in the paint or go for the rebound, so that's always an easy dot. Every time I see that, I always call it for my point guard. Like let's say the center switched onto me or switched onto the other corner. I'm like, yo, he's about to drop right now. I promise. And it's almost always correct. And he caught him right there. That's probably why Duran passed it in the first place. He noticed it was a center on him.
I mean, it was kind of like
Because you have a center mindset. Let's go.
We'll give you that one. 7, bro. The blitz.
I was jumping that pass to that center. I want to, just out of curiosity, I want to see if he was throwing it to the center. Yeah, when you get trapped full court press, and it gets scary. Duran, right here, he's afraid because Toxic did a great, so he forces him this way, right? Toxic is doing a great job of trying to run to bump steal this, and Duran knows he's in a situation where he can't like get out of that. Like he can't get out of that bump steal. It's possible he doesn't get the bump steal, but like he's putting himself in the best opportunity to get it, and Duran knows that. So he's like, I gotta get rid of the ball.
7.
So he got scared and he threw it. He actually reached too early. He should have ran a little more. But regardless, Duran still got scared, threw it. And where was it going? Was that going to the wing? If he threw it to the wing, he got me. If he threw it to the center, I stole it.
7, bro.
I can't tell.
Damn. Nah, I think that was going over my head though. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he threw it to the wing. Yeah, he threw it to the wing. He got me.
Damn. Nah, I think that was going over my head though. I ain't gonna lie.
I think he threw it to the wing, so he actually got me.
Because he's gonna
I mean, the
put
right play.
center in the hash. At least once. And then he'll start looking at the corner.
See? That's what I was talking about earlier. I wasn't trusting. I had to drop. I had to already be there to steal that pass. Bougie rotated for me even though I didn't drop. But that's already fixed. That's already fixed. Start going crazy soon. Man, whew. Crazy dunk.
See that?
Dunks like that really do get you hyped.
I am confident, bro.
That's just because I don't got clamps. My player doesn't have clamps. There's no way I ain't bumped. They literally just pushed through me.
All the way down.
Good pass. Kept getting those lobs through at those weird angles.
Just think it'll be a number. Should have thrown me off him every time.
I put you on. I put you on. You can go early.
I'll let the play finish. Damn.
There's 2 guys in the paint.
I got stuck. I gotta stop that. See? Yeah, it's because why'd I hesitate and walk backwards? I literally, like, I don't even know why I did that. I could have been there. I'm supposed to be there. Make no sense. There's 2 people in the paint.
I mean, but it's like.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, make Landis shoot the whole fucking game, bro. Oh,
Oh, that's 5 free throws.
get the corner, get the corner, get the corner. One middle stand. Board.
Give me that.
That's it.
That count?
I went like 2% layups. Miss. That would have been nice to hype us up. So we're actually down 7. We're playing against a really good close combine lineup. Like they got a great lineup. They got Numbers, Landis, Nate, Duran, and Faiz. Landis is a fill-in, but he's actually playing pretty good.
He's not even looking for the corner really, bro. Like, he's been hitting this stuff like fast. He's like,
Put it in his zone. Put it in
nah, I switched him.
Give me that. Oh my god. That's where I started trusting
I
him.
can't get mad at it. You can't get mad.
Yeah, from this point on, I already have full trust in my teammates now. Like I'm playing free. Is what it is like I finally like after I did a little bit, I just felt free to be able to play loose.
Nah, I switched him.
So boom, I run early. Look how early I'm already running. But like it processed in my mind like a second before that, because you know your mind has to think and then you go do it. Then he throws it. Bougie's washing my back. Toxic is ready. Gonna start running towards here. We did a little late. Suppose he should have been doing that a little sooner. But basically we're rotating to cover all the grounds. That's gotta be my steal though. That's crazy. 2K.
I mean, now I can't get
Hall
mad
of
at it.
Fame interceptor.
Take a higher angle next time though. Like you ran kind of like.
Good job. Way to crop him.
Stay there.
Alright, bro.
Good swing, good swing.
And he was annoying with that.
I'm cutting when you get past half.
Too, like, I don't think you need to jump in.
Never mind.
Why can't I great shot too. I got him. Good ball.
Good pass.
Got him.
I got him. Good ball.
So I'm already looking for what pass to make because I got my icons up. I'm expecting to make a pass here. The reason I threw this is because this guy was out of position. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I guess because he also wanted to stop me. But like, if he just takes a step more, he steals that pass 100%. I wouldn't have thrown it. But like, why is he playing so low when I'm all the way at half court? Like, he could chase after me a little bit after and still bump me. And then he still pressed X. If you're gonna do that, don't press X. He could have ran to our sharp on time and contested it.
Yo, stop jumping at Landis.
Yeah, that's the second time I did that shit.
A little trick is in your mind always draw a line from the ball to the man to like imagine the passing lane, and then you don't have to be directly on that line. So let me pause for a second. Boom, there's the line. Imagine it going to this guy right here, right? I don't have to be directly on this line that I'm drawing. I could actually be, so this is the line. Right, yeah, so right here. You could be like right here. Bougie, if he takes one more step in, he's on position to steal that. Actually, if he's a power forward, he could be right there and I'll steal that. Like my player would be able to steal it. He's just a point guard, so he's smaller.
Go. Yes.
And that, my friend, is sweet spot.
I'll get him. Bob, bustle up.
Get the ping. I had to get hands.
I'm watching the centers cut.
Four in it.
Yeah, switch it back. Good.
There we go.
There we go, man. Come on, bro. I'm watching the centers.
I'll get him. Bob, bustle up.
Since I had been playing so like reserved in the first half, like since I wasn't dropping on time, now I'm like, all right, I'm definitely playing these roles a little bit the first couple times. That's why I've done like 3 or 4 plays in a row already, where because Duran's not used to it. Like point guards are gonna be a little automatic, I guess. Like, you know, he saw something for the first half. That's what he's gonna keep expecting. But boom, that's why I'm able to get these steals, and that's why he doesn't throw the corner, because I've been left, and Finesse didn't cover it too much. We could have got the corner pass, but he didn't throw it. Mind games.
I'm locked now.
Yeah, he's just throwing those snaps, bro. He's not even looking anywhere.
Yeah, my teammate just said it. He said he's just throwing those. He's not even looking. And I was so mad I ain't get it. Toxic gets a bucket here. I could. Toxic was greening those drifters on his lock.
Other side finesse, other side finesse, other side finesse.
Team Majestic's covering the corner. I'm watching here. He goes to the center. Now I'm in the corner. Let's watch that again right quick.
Other side finesse.
Look how we play this trap perfectly, me and Majestic. So Finesse was in the right, and I'm telling him, yo, go left, because I always want to be on stack side, and Majestic has to be in my corner on stack side for this to work. So boom, he switches. Now we're here. Majestic's in this lane. And look how they have like no pass or bucket to make. He even broke Toxic and he still ain't get it. Throws it, Finesse is there. Majestic gets back. Doing this whole thing. That's it. Bougie's already back on the wing and I'm in the corner. And it's a smooth rotation. We got used to the trap in the other game, the triple OT game. But we had a few mess ups with it to get it down for this game. This game we had it perfect. We had a few mess ups in the triple OT game. So in episode 4, where I'm going over that game, you guys are gonna love some of the breakdowns there. Because it was a mix of great plays and some bad mess ups.
Good shot.
Whew. Toxic is a sniper on that lock.
I got 4, so I'm not gonna reach.
Shoot, he doesn't throw it. We're good, we're good.
Majestic was kind of leaving me on my own with 2 there, but since I'm just playing the lane for both, so it's fine. Ish. Not too fine, but it's fine-ish. Sometimes it's good to do just crazy things like that randomly, because it throws the point guard off.
You can go quick, I'll play yours. I'm here.
Job, Bougie.
Nah, like,
No,
I,
yeah,
like,
I jumped because I thought the hash should have one more did. I jumped the pass. He just didn't come up. I wasn't on there. Cut him. He played it.
Go to work.
let's go.
Other side finesse, other side finesse.
I'm already telling Finesse to go to the other side, and I'm Majestic in the corner.
Also, wing pass. I'm gonna. Never mind.
And I gotta play so high with my power forward. In the end, my power forward's quicker than the center. So it allows me to play free in the lanes.
Hit the wing. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never
Landis
mind.
on me.
Watch for the help, watch.
The wing's gonna drop. Good shot.
Ooh.
That is a big shot. You're a
Good
dog.
job, bro. I got 4 though. I'm not gonna use it.
Let me know what side you're
Left. Yeah, just look for the guy I'm guarding. I always look for him.
We got locked in the corner, bro. Come on.
on. Yeah, nice, play the play. Nice.
Bro, he's so scary every time.
I'm saying this corner.
He literally throws it back every time. I can't get the steal ever.
I feel like he was looking the corner of that place, so I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't dropping.
Help me out. I'm good. I'm good. Back up.
Nice.
Grab it. I'm good. Reach.
I'm saying
Duran's just rattled at this point. He's not getting many threes from his team.
I feel like he was
He's looking for the safe play.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't dropping.
Help me out.
I'm not leaving that alley-oop. Majestic's playing up high, so in his head, if Majestic's up high, he's gonna look at the center, right? But then what sells this steal is I'm shuffling my feet like I'm gonna run back to the corner. And when I'm like this, when I was already in there for so long and Duran holds it for a while, what most people do in my position is, all right, let me get back to the corner. I don't want to give up a 3. I think he's gonna dot the corner now. You know, that's just how it is. So Duran's expecting, he's holding it for a second. He expects me to run back, and he tries throwing the oop, which in his mind is gonna be a dot because he thinks he throws it as soon as I run out or something like that. I'm shuffling my feet. I stay there, steal it. Now remember though, it's mind games, but it's also a gamble because he could have just dotted the wing or the corner for a 3.
My bad, stay there, Finesse, just stay there.
I got him. Stand back up.
Good D, boy.
They have the rebound. Majestic got it was long.
No, stand.
Whew, man, Toxic is sniping.
Other side, finesse, other side, finesse.
So, not too long ago, we were down. We were down like 10. And just like that, swinging, playing for each other, playing two. Now you guys see, your power forward makes, you know, people say like it's the worst position. You put your worst player on power forward, they have the least, whatever, like the least effect on the game. But they can be by far a game changer. It is a game changer if you have your power forward doing his job. It's just like that in a few plays, changed the whole pace of the game and the momentum.
Swing. I'm passing.
I did it again.
At him, bro.
I got him. I'm on him.
Stay. Help me on this.
This Landis ain't shoot it once, bro. Like it's so annoying. I kept jumping at it.
But like, there's no point.
I'm playing bad like cut defense.
Let's go. We got it right back.
Landis got like 16 off dunks off the corner.
Fine.
Yo, I have that. I'm gonna trade it.
You know what though? Because he passed it to him twice in one possession. That's a result of me dropping so many times back to back to back. I should have just baited him. Now that I'm looking at it, if I just bait like a steal there, like I'm gonna drop or something, that'd be a steal. See, it's mind games. I just played it wrong. I kept dropping. It worked like 4 times in a row because I kept doing it for some reason. I gotta bait that corner pass.
No threes. Looking for like a fade or something. No time.
I'm on that.
Listen. We're up 10 last game going to the fourth. Lock in on the fourth, bro.
Right.
Just play free. Let's go. Come on. Just run two man. Run two man. He's gonna foul you.
Good dunk. A good midi.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have gone for a dunk.
He's really got no D
Finesse,
left.
left corner.
But low key, that little pull up for the midi he did was glitching.
Steal.
I gotta get back more.
You just gotta stay back.
Bro, he's really.
I don't know how I feel about this, because that is on finesse, because where else is he gonna be for a moment? He should give Majestic has to already be there. Yeah, like, or he has to get there at least. It could have just been he needed a little more time to get there. But there's nobody over here. Finesse should be there. But the reason I said I don't know how I feel about this is because low key I'm screaming at, not screaming, but I'm letting Finesse like, yo, you get the other corner, because I see the stack sides on the right. But he should have stayed there a little longer just to wait for Majestic to get back. At the same time, I tried stealing it, but if I take like 2 more steps back, especially he's not even in position to catch and shoot for a 3, I need to just step back a little bit and just steal that.
I gotta get back more.
You just gotta stay back a little more.
But I mean, I'm there to be
Save the block.
Just play sweet spot. One more, bro.
Let's go.
Oh,
Good
you're
shot.
just-
Demon, bro.
Demon shot, my god. Wow. I need to go back too. Actually, 'cause that was a crazy shot.
Play sweet spot.
What's crazy is I remember being like, yo, I'm open. I'm expecting a 1 more. At every point of this play, I'm open. He said, man, fuck it. Move out my way. I'm getting the bucket. Does a turnaround pull up from half court. Hey, man, he dropped his nuts. It is what it is. I respect it. I ain't gonna lie.
I jump. Stay. Let's go.
Whew, yeah, he's feeling it right now. Look at him dribbling. If he ain't get bumped on top of Toxic being that open, he was gonna dribble and shoot it 100%. Yes, sir. We're feeling it now. The momentum's going our way.
I should have stolen it.
And then I don't want to go back because I'd be going back on the same full court press I've been trying to show all game. But I'm just trying to like make sure you guys really understand. Like, if you go back right there and like we're rotating smooth to where they don't have like
Oh, what the shit?
any shots or assists to make.
We're good.
Could he maybe get a pass off? Every pass should be a steal. He might get a pass off to the man, but whoever catches it ain't gonna be open when he catches it.
You got him. You got him.
Yeah, quick slip, quick slip.
I've also pointed out to them, which is this is something in general you don't see too often, and I never understood it because I always liked this play, but it'll be you'll give it to the center here, and then the point guard could just slip like a center does, a quick slip. If he just slips, it's gonna be
Quick slip,
open.
quick slip.
Look how he came up so high. If he just slips on that, boom, center throws it, dunk.
I'm rapping.
Go back door, cook him, go cook him.
Oh, the point guard could hit the corner if the corner drops.
Get some. Get some.
Good shot.
Press goes right at me.
Get back. Get back.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there.
Good D.
Bro.
Come on, Ty.
I'm in the paint. I'm in the paint.
Stay there, stay there. Damn, bro, I couldn't get the quicker.
No, listen. We can't dribble the whole shot clock and then call cut with 2-3 seconds left. It's not gonna work, bro.
Yeah, bro,
They're not dumb.
bro, I'm moving around, bro.
Just keep running pick and roll and hoop, bro. You're good.
Let me.
Let them speed us up.
I'm calling out.
I gotta listen, bro. Listen, Bougie. It's on you, bro. You gotta control the pace in the game. Come on.
So one thing Toxic kept pointing out to Bojui,
So we all trust you.
we were all kind of talking about it, is that he would like try to call plays like late shot clock or at end of the game that just they never worked out. I ain't gonna lie, not once. Like he would call a cut or this or that or a wrap and it just never worked out. So it was, I don't want to say he's not clutch, but every time it was like a little pressure in the moment,
Feel that shit
I got your
everywhere.
back.
definitely folded. But at the same time, at least he's calling something. Most point guards would just be quiet and just fold anyways. So I like that he's not like afraid and he's at least calling a play. I'd rather have that than someone who just gets quiet and tries to make the play and messes up like he's talking. So it could have just been, it was too, he did it both games. It could have just been 2 bad games in those pressure situations of it.
Yeah, go get it, go get
You know, like I like that. He's not afraid to speak up and try to make something shake.
Then I got in the way.
it. Take it, finesse, take it, finesse, take it, finesse, take it. I just can't get a quick stop, bro. Like,
You're
it's,
good, bro.
I want to go back on that actually. To touch up on another little tidbit.
good shot, bro. Just get a quick stop, dude. Yeah, go get it, go get it.
So right here,
You want to shoot?
100% their center's getting this rebound, unless it's a long rebound. He's in a way better position than me. So I messed up here. What I need to do is just stick in the corner. Stick to my corner. That's it. I tried like making a hero play and going after the rebound. Not only did I not get the rebound and leave the corners open, I pushed Majestic out of the way by jumping, and then we can't even stop the center. The center even thought the corners. He just went up and scored. See, I just jumped and didn't let Majestic play his man.
Then I got in the way.
Take it, finesse.
I gotta recognize he's got the rebound no matter what. I'm just trying to make the hero play. I can't be doing that, especially not this close down the stretch.
Come here.
Questionable shot.
Good shit.
Majestic with those pass backs to the wing.
Oh no.
Low key, he jumped the pass though. You low key almost stole that.
Stay safe, man. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
He broke down on defense there.
We always like lost.
Stay safe, man.
See
Good
what
shit.
happens.
Hey,
You want me to play up? You want me to play up on this one?
Oh no.
other side, man. Never mind. Stay safe, man. Stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there.
That's just me trying to get stack, and then he didn't recognize it until a little bit later. But then I'm like, fuck it, you can stay on the right. But then he started running to the left, and I'm like, all right, my bad, just stay in the left, just stay in the left. And it was just confusing. But I shouldn't have to point that out all game. Like you should know to not go to stack side, like we've been doing.
Why are we always like lost getting getting back.
We're good. We already fucked up that play. By the way, yo, Bougie, Finesse, when you guys hit Majestic, low key you can cut off it, bro. They don't play that if you cut off it instead of resetting sometimes. Good shit.
Come on, bro. We shouldn't be getting lost and shit.
Up 3:59 seconds. Do we sell this game?
Ankle breakers, you get ankle breakers.
Stay tuned.
Nice.
Again, like I said, mind games, especially at the end of the game. So a good trap and press. If the people off the like, you know, your power forward and things like that, people talk shit on these positions. But if they know what they're doing, you could do things like this. So obviously we rotate a certain way every time. I know Bushui's not going to make it back to the wing on time this play, and he has to make a pass at this point. Center already rolled and everything. He's getting trapped. He's got to make a pass. So I say, you know what? If I'm him, I'm throwing that wing pass. I know he's throwing the wing pass. He's not throwing it at the corner. So I stay there. I take it. Boom. Mind games.
Same thing, bro.
Left, I'm on left, Finesse. You just gotta look for their shooting guard. When you see where he is, then you know where to go.
Gotta give it. No fouls. No fouls.
Mind you, again, power forward. People talk so much about this position. Oh, it's useless. Take it out the game. Thankfully, they could score now. But the main thing about the power forward is defense. Look how important that steal was. That steal was an important steal. Like, that could have changed the game if I didn't get that steal. If I run back to the corner like a normal power forward would there, like most, then they get a 3 off the wing. And instead of being up 5 like we are now, it's a tie game.
Get all the way up.
He's dexing.
We don't care about a fucking. We don't care about it. They're gonna blitz you and shit. Be ready for it, bro. They're gonna blitz you. Be patient.
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I'm like, oh man, please just score, Boja. What do you do with it? Oh, he did a great pass. Did he call for my cut? I want to give him credit if he called for my cut, or then I just cut. Yeah, he did call for it. So he calls for a lot of cuts. See, like I said, I literally said this earlier. I said, you know, he calls a lot of play and they were almost always wrong. And it was on pressure moments. But I like that. Like, I like that he had no problem communicating. And even after he literally, I don't want to say he sold the first game, but like every time we could have won, we ended up going to overtime instead, or we ended up losing. And it was like, it was in his hands. But look, this is like the fruits of what I was talking about. Like the fact that he's not afraid to communicate and try to make something shake. And he made the game-winning play right there. He called that cut. Said when I drive, cut. Boom. I did it. Wide open dunk. A great call by him.
Double him again, bro. Yo, stay on the hash. Do not give up a hash 3, bro.
I won't. Say it, Bougie.
Triangle.
He missed it.
They got the rebound. Stay home at 3.
I could have saw that if I pressed it.
Why wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, I was so heated at this. It's like I got broke and it wouldn't let me turn to chase him.
He missed it.
They got the rebound. Stay home.
Like right here. I'm frozen, it wouldn't let me turn to chase him. I was so mad. I want to run and jump at that.
I'm literally right there. I don't know, like I didn't get broke, it just wouldn't let me turn, bro.
It's an important moment right here. Oh yeah, they need to foul us.
They gotta foul you.
I don't know what they're doing here. I don't know what they're doing. And that's it, that's game. I don't know why they didn't foul us.
Yes, sir.
But anyways, that's the game. Now you guys, for those of you who hate on the power forward and the impact it has on the game, I just showed you. We were down for like the whole first half of the game. And I only had, I think, like 1 steal in the first half. Then boom, boom, boom. I didn't even get steals like every possession, but like I'm swinging and making things shake and getting the defense going. And the second half was a wrap. So Now you guys look, that third quarter is where it changed. Look, you can see it right here in the stats. We beat them 26-14 in that third quarter. They beat us every other quarter. But that's when I started the swinging, and we caught them off guard since I wasn't doing it the first half. Boom, 26-14. And now you guys see what I was talking about in those other episodes. And I told you how the correct way to play that trap is. There you go. There you saw it. The point guard and the lock committing to it. The center playing the corner. Me. Sometimes I jump the pass to the center. Sometimes I stay in the wing. I'm watching the corner as well. The point guard knows exactly when to get back. Bojui's on defense. See, that's something like, you know, you don't see like scouts talk about and things like that. They probably, I mean, some scouts obviously probably notice for teams, but like I'm talking about like people making lists and stuff like that. You know, they don't give the credit for things like that. Like if I'm talking about Boju, one of the first things I'm bringing up is his defense, swinging, being in the right spot, like rotating on time. It's highly underrated. And, you know, they'll say things like point guards do that all the time, easy. A lot of these top point guards are not doing that at all. Like, cool, you can score. Your passing is not that like that. Defense is not like that. Bojui, he's eyed on offense. He'll get better. You can see the potential. I really like playing with him. I'm not gonna lie, but his defense was there. You know, Duran has defense like that too. I played with Duran. I like Duran's defense. I'm not gonna point out the point guards who don't have it because I'm not gonna do that here. I'm not gonna bring people down. But I will always give people credit where credit is due. And I like Bojui's defense. Majestic, loved his defense. Toxic, his defense. Finesse, defense was all right. I liked everyone's defense. I ain't gonna lie. Like, our team was really winning from defense. We were out there getting stops. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, thanks for tuning in to episode 3. Like I said, you guys are gonna want to tune in episode 4. It's gonna be great. Triple OT thriller. A lot of great plays, a lot of bad plays too. And it was the game before this one, and you'll see how we were locked in on defense this game. Because we had to pay for it the game before by having a lot of mess ups, but still trying to play the right way and try to play glitchy and blitzy. Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.